Look how the diamond blink off my jet. Fresh in my white tee. See the progress. I'm a stunner, stunner, stunner. I'm a stunner, stunner, stunner. Oh man, another Diddy don't update, goddamn. Now for apparently this is a video of a bunch of news commentators with TMZ. Oh my god, oh my goodness, fool. TMZ, they love the copyright shit, goddamn. TMZ mess ass. TMZ and a couple news anchors commenting on the 2016 video of Diddy throwing around Cassie like a football in the hallway, goddamn. Maybe it was right after a swingers party. You never know. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though. But I've recently seen, like, right after Diddy gave Cassie the $30 million, or right before then, LAPD themselves released a statement saying that they're aware of the video and how it happened in LA, this, that, and the third. But since it was, like, outside of the statute of, like, the years, like the timeline, I see how many Karens do I see, goddamn? I see 1 Karen, 2 Karen, 3 Karen. I don't know what else to expect this day and age. We ain't gonna waste no time, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at STL.KT and wherever you may see me. Nah, get it, baby.
What that video proves is that,
oh my god, and she got an accent. You know this Karen finna go off on his ass.
Be it freak off, be it a swinging situation, she didn't want part of that. It was not consensual. So when Diddy stands up, or his lawyers do, because he is not taking the stand.
Is he talking about Cassie in this video?
What I did wasn't a crime.
You don't know what she was thinking in this video.
Don't hate me because I'm a swinger.
And why is Tubi in the...
They're
what the
not
fuck?
going to buy that because he's literally
Tubi?
dragging Cassie Ventura back into a hotel room. Okay? So that's not consensual. Right there.
Right.
And that is a small part of a bigger scheme of racketeering. Yes.
Like I said before, Nancy, the defense...
That's some bullshit.
...is not going to buy that, and they're not going to argue that, and I don't think the evidence is going to show that.
But LAPD themselves... he right.
If it were true, but
LAPD themselves said they couldn't do nothing about this video because it was so long ago.
This is headed. I think what you're going to see...
So why are they even talking about this?
Different story, and so I would just counsel a little patience.
Well, look, I mean, Mark, if you're going to talk about it, talk about
it.
Because
Diddy didn't invite me to him to freak off, so I'm finna see him go down.
What they say
is
that the fight was not over the freak off. The fight was over a text message on Diddy's phone that Cassie saw involving another woman. So that's what they're laying.
Why is they even speaking on this though? For what LAPD themselves said they couldn't do nothing about this.
Constructing all kinds of theories based on...
Is they just being messy and fuck? That what it sound like.
Of him beating
anywhere in the indictment.
in a hotel.
He was swinging her ass. I definitely don't agree with that shit.
Nobody
you don't know why they were fighting.
Least of all him.
If I know for a fact,
video, nobody's defending.
People in relationships get way worse than this.
It's the
like way worse than this, goddamn.
Guilty of domestic violence? Sure looks like it to me, and he copped to it. You got the tape.
He kicking ass, throwing ass.
Like, is not what he's charged with.
Ebony and Ashley,
kicking the fuck out of her.
Talk to me about something Johnny Cochran said.
Like last time I checked, it's not a football.
O.J. Simpson case, and boy, do I remember it, where he just stood up and said, "Hey, race plays a part in everything." And
oh, definitely.
He was certainly right.
Just look at y'all. It's 5 white people talking about Diddy.
A huge part. Does race play a part?
Ain't no black person on that bitch.
The late Johnny was right, then Harvey, and he's right. It would be applicable in this case. Here, for the simple fact that historically, when you think about black men and kind of the profile and persona in which,
like, just say if it was like a white politician or something doing the hitting and swinging in that video, but they'll be doing so much that they wouldn't. For this video wouldn't even exist if it was a white man with status.
You know, at one time, Sean Combs' defense team was prepared to argue a kind of man act style. This is a targeting of my client because he's a successful, wealthy, celebrity black man in America doing well, and we know that we must take them down, the man of it all. I do believe I'm hearing that they are sidelining that argument. Personally, I'm really glad they did. I don't think it's an accident that the one black man who was on the Sean Combs defense team originally coincidentally, we'll say, stepped off the team when we heard word of that argument.
Oh God,
today.
I know you fucking lying. The only nigga said fuck
this. You have to make the
argument
with rhetoric,
what the fuck?
Right? I think the subtext
Sorry.
The fact that you're not going to see Sean Combs and not see a black man in America, his affect on black culture and black community, and the fact that we don't know the demographic rather of the rest of the victims, but certainly we know that Cassie Ventura is a woman of color. She is a woman who self-identifies of some level.
What is you getting at? What is she getting at, though? I understand, but like, what is she getting at?
Black men and black women, the history of black women not being believed when we assert ourselves as victims of violent crime, a la Meg the Stallion most recently. All of these things are going to come up.
Man, Megan the Stallion got that
You've
nigga
covered
locked
a
up.
bunch of cases where they
Nigga, Tory Lanez is in jail.
somehow insert race into the equation.
Regardless, I don't even think Brad did this shit. She got that nigga 10-some years.
Two things. A, I think Ebony's right, and B, I think in part she's wrong. But
Man,
I think she's very right in the fact that it's a good thing that they decided to jettison the idea that somehow the government is going to come after a really big, powerful man because he's black. I think we're beyond thinking that the government, just wants to target people for that reason. And I think in the new Trump zeitgeist, it's even more so. I think people are really, really rejecting that.
They definitely do.
What's next will shock you.
They definitely do, goddamn. But I feel like it's also like levels to the shit. Oh, that's why Tubi was on that bit. They promoting the documentary. While I do think certain people do go out their way to target people of color, especially like rich black men, like when you fuck up one time, you know what I'm saying? It's a wrap for your ass. As to oppose, you see, did Epstein kill himself? I don't know. Y'all let me know something down in the comment. But both of them is compelling arguments though. But I do feel like if it was a white man or like power or whatever the case may be going through this shit, just like Donald Trump, fool, don't like Donald Trump got like 40-something to like 100-something fraud charges and shit. And the nigga the president twice. Tillian goddamn. But don't nobody talk about all his charges and shit. Everybody just look up to bro, basically. I mean, obviously these people that don't like his ass, but what's the first thing you think about when you think of Donald Trump? Make America great again, goddamn, and the fact that he's the president. Now, if like Diddy get charged and he go to jail, I do think Donald Trump will fuck around, pardon his ass, goddamn, just on some crazy shit. But the fact that they decided, his defense team or whatever the case may be, decided to put to the side the fact that he's a rich black man and that's why he's being targeted, I feel like it's smart in the same way. I feel like, I don't know, goddamn, you should use whatever you can or have possible to your advantage, especially in a situation like this, guys. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that down in the comment, man. Is it free Diddy or keep Diddy? That's it for this video, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Go stream ReelyKT out now everywhere. Even in your underwear. Alright. I gotta stop that shit, fool. But I'm gonna see y'all next video, man. Look how the diamond blink off my chest. Fresh in my white tee. See the progress. I'm a stunner, stunner, stunner. I'm a stunner.